of your roles is a good guy, but in this film you play really badass.
Yes.
Yeah. Why you decide to take this part?
Because I think most people know me from good roles, and there was a real desire to do something different and show a different side that I don't usually get the opportunity to show, quite honestly.
Oh.
Sam. Dylan Gould.
Hey. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you. Carly's told me a lot about you.
Well, vice versa.
Working on green screen and shooting on 3D was a big challenge for you.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, though, because Mike was very well prepared, and on his iPad there were the sequences that we were shooting and his specific shots that he needed, and you could get a sense of what the action was going to be around you, and that made it a lot easier.
I read that you want to play Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Maybe you talk to Marvel about this.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I think it really depends on whether or not they want to develop that character, and I think they do, whether it's with me or not. But I hope that character gets realized in the cinema.
Talking about comics, maybe you have your favorite character.
And comic
that you wanted to play.
Well, the Doctor Strange would be fun. I think that's the one I'd like to do because it's a little more obscure, I think, for a lot of people. But I think the hardcore fans know that character, and I think the period in which that character was developed is fascinating. It's a question of which incarnation, if you will, of Doctor Strange that you want to portray. And I think it's really important for the fans to really be vocal, and it's fun to go online and to watch the chatter and to really understand what it is that they want to see. And I know that Marvel really pays attention to that. So I think the more the fans are expressing themselves and directing that, the better.
Oh. And you attached to a new movie of Lasse Hallström, Tom's Dead.
Right. I don't know if that's going to happen now or not. He's off doing another movie. That was something that we were talking about. It was an interesting movie, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Another movie that I did produce, which is going to come out, I think in October, September, Flypaper. And that's kind of a dark comedy, which was fun. It's a heist film, thriller. And, we didn't do it for a lot of money, and it was an opportunity to do a different character. Once again, to kind of change things up. And I shot that right before going into Transformers, and we ended up selling it to AFI.
Are you seriously suggesting that we rob the same bank?
Yeah. Why not?
This guy's nuts.
Okay, and I heard that you decided to leave Grey's Anatomy.
Well,
Why?
My contract was up pretty much, and it's end of 8 years. ABC hasn't really talked about continuing it on. I continue on after 8. It might be that possibility, but I would like to just really get through season 8 and do a really strong season and see what happens after that.
And I heard that you auditioned to main part of House MD. Maybe you can talk about your vision of this character.
Well, House was I was auditioning for House and Grey's and a couple other pilots all at the same time. A lot of us were. It was funny to see who was in that group going around auditioning, and Hugh Laurie got the part and did quite well with it, I think. It was meant to be.
Rated PG-13.